Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Age of Mythology Retold on the Mysterious JG, playing on the default difficulty level moderate because I come from the same island that Rissa and her friends come from. I off screen, goofing around, playing at my parents' house over a weekend visit to family. I don't remember whether I told the story of Vulture BB crying and throwing a fit and essentially canceling his own birthday party, although he had multiple birthday parties. It was only the one that I was going to be part of that was canceled. But that's why I played through off-screen, basically through the Greek portion of this campaign. But on-screen together, we're just scratching the surface. Arkantos has reached Troy in time to reinforce the Greeks. Now they must break through Troy's outer defenses. Let's do this thing. I remember when playing off screen, this felt like a big spike in difficulty, but it's also one you can win really quickly if you just focus on your actual objective and don't dick around trying to build up and exploring the map too much. Message for you, sir. Get shot by an arrow.
Arkantos! By the gods! I did not expect Mother Atlantis would send her best admiral to fight for me.
Gracious words, King Agamemnon. And look at this. Ajax, I'm surprised.
See, he looks like a big smiley douche. I think he looks like everyone kind of looks ridiculous here.
Who did you upset to get sent so far from home?
Well, someone had to come.
I got a tiger in my tank and a lion on my head.
Helen is held behind their walls, and we've had little luck breaking through.
We don't get to meet Helen.
To change that.
So Agamemnon, I don't know. Maybe Ald can tell us if he's in the comments.
You can make your camp to the east.
You know, there's plenty of time for you to talk when they're done talking.
Scouts in that area. When you're done, we will start preparations for our assault.
But I think Agamemnon, we're supposed to be clear, he's a douchebag. He's got a douchebag helmet. I think it's supposed to be very clear that he's a douchebag. So this is a... Okay, time to restart already because I was supposed to attack move through that. That's probably overkill, but I'll do it anyway. Yeah, I guess I was supposed to attack move. I didn't really... So we're given a force, and this is... I remember that this is a mission where we build. This is not a no build, but can I skip through this? Wow. Already off to an incredible start here.
Gods, I did not expect Mother Atlantis would send her best admiral to fight for me.
Already off to an incredible start. Watching all this twice because I didn't realize.
Ajax.
Okay, so now from now on, I guess we save as soon as we start a scenario.
Good to see you again. Who did you upset to get sent so far from home?
Who did you
Well,
upset?
someone had to come and help you put an end to this.
Helen is held behind their walls, and we've had little
But yeah,
luck breaking
Ajax,
through.
he's one of the warriors. He should be war chief. Agamemnon, though, I mean the serpent head double serpent head helmet. Like, I think he's supposed to be a douchebag. I think we're supposed to think of him as a
Trojans
douchebag.
have some scouts in that area. When you're done, we will start preparations for our assault.
But he's a cool hero unit, and he has stats. But the Trojan War portion is spoilers, I guess. I don't know why I'm bothering with spoilers. But the Trojan War portion of this game doesn't last that long. And we never play as Agamemnon. He's always kind of a guy that we're...
Λέγε, έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα.
I am making a meal out of this.
Πρόσεχε. Pani.
Yeah, I was like, why is this being so difficult?
Malista.
So the archers need to be in the back, which they weren't.
Λέγε, έτοιμος.
Πρόσεχε.
And then in this game, what is attack move?
Ναι.
Yeah. You know what? It was probably fun before.
Ani.
Got sleeping villagers. They are Greek castaways. Alright, let's throw down another save, because why wouldn't we just save every 4 seconds? This is the kind of pro content you're going to see. Watching the movie twice, because I can't figure out how to skip it, etc.
Πρόσεχε, βούλομαι.
Okay. What do we actually want to do with you guys? So, build a town center. Oh, okay, I didn't realize we didn't have a town center already. Town centers are weird in this game. If you're came up the ranks playing Age of Empires and Age of Empires 2, because you can't. There are settlement locations where you're allowed to build town centers, and you don't get to just build them wherever you want. At least that's what I recall. I think some stuff got changed around in the. There was definitely some stuff that changed in. Retold. But yeah, you don't just get to build, and it helps with map design for a campaign, because one of the problems with Age of Mythology campaigns to me was that they really just relied on these huge pre-built bases.
Ships are coming from the Trojan harbors. Those harbors are supplying the city. We must destroy them.
Alright, so destroy the 2 Trojan docks. So now we well and truly have our, I don't know why I keep saving. We well and truly have our actual thing that we're supposed to do. So part of what's different about the old Age of Mythology is that in Age of Empires you can build settlements anywhere you want. Age of Mythology has kind of more tightly focused scenarios, because this is easier to design. Alright, here's where your base is going to be. It's like a lot of StarCraft, and StarCraft 2, a lot of the missions, you have very specific base locations, right? Because your Vespene gas and your crystals are only in certain places. So they have places where, alright, well, you're going to build your command center here. And if you get taken away from this place, you can build a command center somewhere else, but there's no resources, so you're going to lose. So this game kind of, in Age of Empires, though, you build farms, you build resource gathering structures for like wood and gold and stuff. You can kind of put your town center wherever you want. To an extent, and it's handy if it's close to gold or whatever. Like, all you're saving yourself is building a resource building. So in fact, it feels really different when because in this game it's like, well, what? Maybe I don't want a town center here. Maybe I want my town center to be up here. Maybe this would be easier to defend. But they have the ability to kind of control like map design a lot more. Because Age of Mythology, there were so many ways you could do things. I'm not saying it's good or bad that they did it, but you've got a lot less freedom in this game of where you're going to put stuff. So let's get some more dudes going. But a thing I know from the... So there's not that much incentive in Age of Mythology to explore. They give you a little bit, but really it's not that much, because you don't get, like, you don't find, like, oh, I keep comparing it to StarCraft. You're not going to find, like, in StarCraft 1 actually doesn't give you that much incentive to explore either. And in fairness, when I criticize Age of Mythology, I'm kind of comparing a 90s game to an aughts game sometimes. But you're not going to find a bunch of cool shit. So I think I got too many things I'm trying to talk about at once here.
Τέκτον.
It's much more important to wall off than it is in a lot of other games because the AI in this game loves to run past defensive structures. They don't get stuck fighting towers that much. They'll run past, and if they can even smell a worker, and I think this is the Retold more than the original game, if they can smell a worker, they will send a shit ton of stuff to murder your workers. They will ignore combat units to kill your workers. Which I don't remember that as being part of the original Age of Mythology, but it is incredibly annoying. So we want to wall up a bit just to make it so that we can have an army, because I love static defense in RTS. Static defense in this game's not great. We're going to want it to be where we can have our army kind of come back to defend our base when we get attacked. What do we need to level up to a new age? We need to build a temple.
Έτοιμος.
So,
Τέκτον.
no.
Τέκτον.
Honestly, the smaller and more self-contained our base can be, the better. We can always put in a gate and expand. But we know we've got enemies that are going to come at us from this direction, so I'll just keep my army camped here, and I had so many little random shit I was trying to say. It's very much a game where, StarCraft 1, not so much. StarCraft 2, you really want to explore the map. Because you'll find bonus objectives that are going to increase your, like, long-term power. We probably don't want you guys actually gathering wood right there if we're going to... I'll chop down this one shitty little tree. It seems like a waste, but we don't really want Oh, our town center is going to be enough to kill that guy anyway. I think he was chasing our scout and just got
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσεχε, έστω. Μάλιστα.
Yeah, but there's not that much reason to go exploring. Let's see, we did Ares last time. He is kind of more fun, but I think just for variety's sake, get Hermes this time. Build some centaurs. They are ranged unit, fast cavalry archers with an are good against human soldiers. These guys are good against human soldiers. I mean, Ares, I think, is probably better. Because he gives us a nice, cool melee guy. Actually, Ares is just better. Let's just go with Ares. We'll get Hermes eventually. Oh, classical age. Excuse me. Yeah, you see, these guys kind of ran right past us there to go get
Πρόσταγμα.
Yeah, these are fine actually. If they're just sending individual horse guys after us, These walls are fine. We don't really need to increase them. But we're going to get food starved.
Έτοιμος.
So we know that there's boats.
Τέκτον.
So this is probably stupid, but let's see if we can fish. These guys are not moving. Maybe they just stay put if you don't aggro them. So we can at least spend a little wood to get a little food.
Πρόσταγμα.
Can also do farming. Farming is I keep hearing from High Lord Grant that farming is a really inefficient way to get food in this game. You should be doing anything except farming.
Έτοιμος. Ταπεινός.
Let's go super high myth unit here. Fishing ship. Uh, 40. I always see the symbol and then want to see the number to its right and think that's the correct number, and it never is. So we can in fact research this. You only need 15. But ranged soldiers and ranged myth units are cheaper. Yeah, see, this would have been good if I'd gone Hermes, because I would have ranged myth unit.
Prostagma. Έτοιμος. Ani.
Temples don't heal you, unfortunately.
Ναι.
Let's do something we may regret. Let's, I'll have you come with them, for, accompany to the ring by a Cyclops. Armory or a market.
Πρόσεχε.
So we'll go over here and get this,
Ναι.
what is the star? I guess the star just represents our hero.
Βούλομαι.
But there's not that, like, the little things that you get for exploring can be kind of fun, but really they're just, oh, there's another settlement we can build there if we feel like it. But they're really for, StarCraft 2, my brain is not working today. Yeah, you get stuff that, like, permanently increases your, whatnot.
Έτοιμοι. Τέκτον.
Like, we're gonna get,
Έτοιμος.
powerful Protoss relics that will increase whatever.
Ναι.
I'll get Solarite, or you'll get Zerg Research, or whatever, and it's kind of a big deal. In this game, you get these things which increase, how much fish is in this thing? Infinite. Alright, so fishing does seem like it's just going to work really good. But it increases your stats for a single level, so it's not really all that amazing. Like, this is going to make our ranged units better. You guys didn't... Oh my god.
Πρόσεχε.
They didn't pick it up.
Ani.
It's still on the map.
Έστω.
The point was to come over here and get this. Heroes can retrieve relics, and if you bring it back to your base, it gives you a boost. See, Dionysus or Aphrodite. I kind of wish I'd picked Hermes just because it could be more interesting. Nemean Lion, good against human soldiers. Oh, I always go with Hydras. I love Hydras so much. Let's not do Hydras this time, because I'm gonna need Hydras later. But I love Hydras. You turn enemy soldiers into several. Turn nearby soldiers into pigs. That sounds like fun. Divine Blood. Villagers move faster. Powerful heroic ship that may be rebuilt if it's sunk. Golden apples. Aphrodite's villagers produce favor from temples. War of Orthus. Yeah, let's go with Aphrodite. Mighty, mighty Aphrodite. And I've got... oh, I can build a fortress. I can go all in. Like, I can build all sorts of crazy shit here. I can build... I'm not getting attacked that much. I was anticipating getting attacked more. I feel like a really big attack might be coming. Because we're not producing enough food. Let's get some Cyclopses over here. Not producing anywhere near enough food. I think I know farming is for losers, but go ahead and get a farm going. Now, pick up the yes, that was the whole point of sending you guys here. Come on back. Alright, anything that doesn't cost food. Okay. Barely gonna get out of this. And it's Arkantos who's... Well, we just heard a... Where was that? Nemean lion. Alright, so this will...
Léger. Volume.
There you go. We've turned in our thingy-me-jigger. Temple is being... Favor is being generated. What is this other relic? Is it worth taking the time to go get? Can I even find it? It seems like it got spotted, but I can't find it now. We've hit our pop limit. Gold seems to be the least of our problems right now. Let's build some houses. Nice coastal properties here. We got a free Skilla. Guess we might as well use it. AI's not being that aggressive. I had memories of this being harder than it's actually being right now. I think because I was doing a terrible job. Like, walling makes a difference. Like, just any little attack can come in and kill all your villagers if you don't wall at all.
Prostagma. Esto. Ne. Pani.
Okay, we're doing better for roar damage plus 100 effect. Let's build some more Cyclopses. Because what I remember about this one is you've got this little base down here. Your starting force isn't enough to take it out. It's not even close. But if kind of feel like taking a stab at this. Because you'll get stronger as you defeat more enemies, although you're starting off against a pretty strong force now. Let's make a play. Let's be violent.
Esto.
See what we can do here.
Malista.
Because the thing is, if you just defeat this
Postagma.
place at all,
Etimos. Esto. Malista.
if you defeat either of the ports, oh, we're gonna be so close. You're gonna get beaten up, aren't you?
Good work. With the Trojan docks destroyed, Agamemnon's army can land.
Ulume.
Yeah, you just get an unstoppable super army that is sent to help you.
Etimos. Esto.
So this is one of those, oh, you've got these 2 bases to deal with. Build up slowly and be ready. And it's like, no, it doesn't matter. You just win if you beat the first one. It's you can way overbuild on this mission, and it's not necessary. Now there is no army all button that I'm aware of. But again, well, not again. There's no army all button I'm aware of, which is a shame. So there's some stuff going on up here. I'm not sure where that all goes to. Do we have a flying... We weren't given a free one. Part of me now is like curious to explore the level. Oh, we hit our pop cap again because of Ajax's ultimate super army, which does not belong to Ajax at all, so never mind. All I'm really curious about is ooh, big old army with minotaurs in it. So I don't think you actually are supposed to fight up this way. That's why I'm just curious. Yeah, you're definitely not supposed to come this way. These, I don't think they want us fighting a Colossus. It's not like they can't be defeated, but I think this is the game's way of telling you, no, that goes to Troy. If you go up there, you spawn an invincible super army. So don't do that. Yeah, so that was a mistake. I should not have done that. They gave me enough to win, and I just kind of ignored the game's instructions and went at Troy, and I was supposed to not do that. Oh, they're permanently turned into, okay. They're perma pigs, and they're pigs that they belong to my force, so I can actually use them for food. So yeah, we were supposed to use this army, and now I'm risking failure here. Can I just beeline for this? Yeah, I risked failing by just throwing my army into something they weren't supposed to do. Well, there you go. So you never really get... Yeah, this game is weird as far as stuff like windscreens. We don't get a windscreen. Can I load the game that I was just playing? Because I want to jump in and just... what I want to do is just see if we can... before we call it a video, because we're done. We beat the scenario. You got to take out those two, and again, it's not a game where there's that much reason. I really feel
and here he comes,
focused and lost. Oh, pressing escape. I swear to God, I pressed escape last time and it didn't quit. I'm just trying to get into the game so that I can load. SP autosave. This 22, 11, 22. That's probably... This might be me first getting the super army. I just want to, I want to go build some Pegasi, and just take a look and see what else is going on the map. Oh no, this is before we launch our attack. Okay. Yeah, so this is before we built up. We'll let our hippocampus explore. Or have you explore? I guess I did get a free one. Yeah, this is earlier than I realized, so we don't have much of anything going on here, but I want to confirm what I suspect, which is that this is, there's nothing up here for you to take out, or if there is, it's just like this a huge base that you're not supposed to deal with. There's a path up here. It looks like there's a relic, increases hack armor of infantry. Oh no, it looks like there might be a whole base up here. Yeah, okay, this is so this is the deal. Yeah, alright, sorry about that. No, a little hiccup here. Got a disk full error, which seemed like a good time to stop the video, but then it didn't actually capture me doing any kind of outro. So, real quickly, yeah, this is what's going on then. These jerks are shooting a Pegasus. A beautiful winged creature that you wouldn't think they would want to murder. But they do. So, there is a full bunch of stuff up here. This represents Troy. We're on the outskirts of Troy. And, yeah, there's a town center that we could build here. There's... I don't know what this circle represented. Well, it's gone now. Oh, it's the site of combat because guys are murdering these beautiful Pegasi. But yeah, it's like, you know, you play... It's StarCraft 2. StarCraft 1 had a bunch of missions where you had to destroy all the enemies on the map. Full map clear was like every StarCraft mission. StarCraft 2 had a lot more stuff where you had to do a specific thing, and there would be a huge base that was way more trouble to destroy than it was worth. You saw the size of the army that's up here, and I think it's these bases. Like, did these other bases ever attack us? Maybe they did, but there's like a... I think the attack forces always come from this main Trojan base. In theory, you could come wall this off, but as you saw, like, when we even got to here, the AI is triggered to send a death armada at you if you come here. Right? Like, there were multiple Colossi. Now, there was a Colossus in their base. Actually, there's only one Colossus. So, Colossus is, like, 4th H-Tech. We're in H2 right now. I think we got up to H3 before we won, and, honestly... It didn't occur to me the real way to win this mission, because you get Agamemnon's death army. The real way to win this mission is naval myth units, because you could take out either of these. This base is clearly a little better defended. Well, neither of them are that well defended, actually. This one, maybe whichever one you attack first, the second one gets, like, because there was a Colossus chilling out over here, right? Maybe they always get a Colossus. Let's take a look. Maybe they always had one Colossus just hanging out, and maybe they only get Colossus if, like, it just generates wherever, whichever base you take out first, the other base gets a Colossus. We'll know in a moment. Yep, I think that's it. Well, there were certainly a lot of archers there. They got an archery range. This place seemed like it had melee guys. But there's only like one, yeah, so I think the Colossus, and Colossus is a, I think you first get to build them, and I don't know if they're a 4th age or a 3rd age. I think they're a 4th age. So they are a high-end, Mass Colossus is basically unstoppable, because they're just huge, tanky monsters with, you know, you need hero units to defeat them, or other myth units are the only things that are going to stop them. They're expensive. When you see more than one Colossus, it means the AI is not fucking around. They do have some archers over here. But it does seem like that was primarily an archer base, and this is primarily a ground force base. And this is primarily a you are not going to defeat this base. All your base are belong to them. So fortress, multiple fortresses. It's not a full-fledged base. Stables, that's right, because the attack force is out of here. The attack forces were all horsies. So, yeah, I don't know why I'm taking so much time to fully explore the map now that we're done. But this is very much a mission that I could have won even faster than I did, and I'm like patting myself on the back like I speed ran it. Like, I associate sitting down and playing Age of Empires with, like, I'm going to spend an hour or two on a mission just because I love building lots and lots of shit. But this is like, look at our base. This is, I guess, what I get for watching YouTube content of people who are actually good at RTS. Because we could have built a base here. We could have gotten like stone walls and lots of towers. We could have expanded it here. But if you take this base, it's like StarCraft 2 has all these missions where you have to do a specific thing, and yeah, we're about to get wiped here. Although actually, we still have enough to win. But, yeah, StarCraft 2 has all these missions where it's like, steal the breath of life from this planet that's defended by the Tal'Darim, right? And you can take out the Tal'Darim bases, but they're monstrous. Actually, that's a pattern specifically in Wings of Liberty. It's like the Tal'Darim have... No, there's a mission where you're supposed to protect this mining laser as it digs... it digs a hole in this temple so you can go in and retrieve this thing. And these 2 Tal'Darim bases, which are both monstrous, are going to send waves, and you introduce a siege tank. This is very much a game where it's like, yeah, here's a base you do not want to mess with. Go deal with these 2 docks, because it's supposed to be the Siege of Troy. Troy is supposed to be unassailable, and we're taking out the docks to make sure that they can't get reinforcements or fish. So it makes perfect sense. But yeah, Age of Mythology does more, and that's why I think Age of Empires campaigns used to drive me nuts, because like it was almost always, here's a huge map full of enemy shit, and you have to take out everything. And Age of Mythology is a lot more do a thing. You don't have to fight everything, just do a thing. Stay alive and do a thing. So tiny little port bases felt like a huge spike in difficulty to me, because probably I played it and I was probably trying to mess with this. But if you take out the space, you don't even get Matt Horner saying, the Tal'Darim are in full retreat. They just can't stand up to our firepower, sir. You don't even get that. The game's just like, okay, now take out the 2 harbors we told you to take out. No cinematics, no voice lines for you for doing this ridiculously hard thing you didn't have to do. So I'm not going to do the ridiculously hard thing. I'm not sure that infinite soldiers spawn, but the death army that we got from Agamemnon, and we could tech up to the 4th age in this, I believe. We could build fortresses. They were available as a thing to build.
Πρόσεχε.
We do have a couple of things that are missing, structures that are just not showing up. I don't know if that's because we have to go to another age to get them or not. I can't think what they are, though. But Fortress is what builds siege tech. And basically, with the defensible position and gold on the map, and they gave you more gold than you could ever possibly need here. Like, we're still working on our first gold mine. It gave us 6,000 gold. So we could build a death army. We could build siege weapons. We could have catapults or archer towers and destroy all these towers and destroy this and destroy all of that. It just isn't necessary to do it. So I'm going to, I don't know why I refuse to let this video end, but I'm going to end it now. Catch you guys next time.